I'm working on this with the flip, but I would like to serve. Bring Jana in here. Jana! Jana!
By the way, we're live.
Okay. All right, sorry about the gag reference, because I was referencing Gerry, not...
Well, obviously.
Get it.
I didn't like that 4-2.
I missed it because, you know, my staff needs help.
Right. Now Jerry's looking great here, actually.
Yeah. Okay, he's looking strong. Okay. So do you hit on the ace? Right. That's what I would have done. Okay. Hit and whatever. Now we may... Do we have a cube here?
As white?
Yeah, we're white. Well, I'm white. Gerry is...
Well,
we're all...
I mean, I'm white, you're white, we're all a little white here.
Well, on my screen I have... looks like red and white, or it's orange.
Yeah. Boy, that...
Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, and you got your pip count on. We're ahead of 18 over here. We're going to hit them with everything. We're going to hit them twice, you know, maybe.
Okay, so double take. A very quick take. Yeah, it takes some guts to double when you got a guy behind a 4 prime like that, but I guess the opponent's position...
No, I have to take exception there. For Gerry?
For Gerry.
To exhibit guts?
What, is that unthinkable?
It's just about, yeah.
I've never known the dude to be a coward.
Exactly.
Look at this now. This is starting to get scary. Oh, he rolled the 6, the only number that wouldn't point on his head on the 5.
Wow. Okay, I was afraid we weren't on the same roll here.
I'm seeing a 6-4 for GRM now, so this is going to make the 4 point, I think. I mean, you can't come out.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow. Now Vanilla Dice is very comfortable.
Yes. What do we got? 23 minus 3, 20. Okay, we don't have to leave anything.
Nope.
And
that double 4 will certainly help. Oh no, that's for Brown.
Kind
for
of,
GRM.
but sort of not. What have we got? 26 minus 16, 10. Well, yeah. Well, that's trickier. You keep it there on the bar point, you keep it going.
I'm tempted to keep it back because you still are down 10, and you've got plenty of timing on your side of the board. It's not like you're going to crash, and you're not losing anything in the race by staying back. I mean, there's a very decent chance you'll get a 7 shot at some point, so I want to stay back on the opponent's bar. Yeah, I like this.
Okay, 13 now. What, do you necessarily slot to just bring 2 in?
I don't know. I don't think it makes a ton of difference.
No. Okay. Here we go again.
Yeah, I slot.
Okay.
Now. Oh, I don't know why he's slotting the ace there. I don't think that was necessary.
Yes, I can see the pip count. It's right here.
I don't know about that.
Oh.
I mean, there are just so many rolls that
Yeah,
get home.
Hold on.
People watching don't know what the pit count is, so try to mention that.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Yeah, they do. No, you're wrong.
I was told otherwise, so.
Well, that person is wrong. I'm being told on the other end they don't have the pip count. The viewers don't get it. And I said that's just false.
I can
Anybody
fix that.
can have
I'll add the pip count.
Oh, they're watching your version and not the other.
Right.
Oh, I see.
Let me see if I can even get it on here.
Okay. Okay, Cliff's gonna fix it. Here, look.
Please.
No, that's. All right, I'm back. A little interference.
Sorry about that.
Okay, and it looks like Gerry all the way. Oh yeah, boxes will do the trick. Well, I guess I don't understand. Do you have your pip counter on?
Well, I turned it on, but it's the way that OBS works. The window pip count shows in a separate window, which is weird and annoying. So.
Okay.
So I may be able to fix that real quick.
Technical thing. Okay, 2-0. May I check what he Cliff?
This is the 13, so I really don't know. I don't even remember what Neil's number is for 13. So.
Sorry about that. Ooh, good comeback. Nice.
According to our friends Neil and whoever else, this is 58.9 for our leader, our fearless
58.
leader.
Okay, just almost 60-40 already. Boy, that's counterintuitive to me. Would you have guessed that?
No, definitely not.
Uh-oh. Question mark. Oh, boy. I don't think we can leave a direct, can we?
No.
I don't see how hitting twice is going to get us there. I just bring one in. So it's still, 6 numbers out there. Ooh, Mr. Barpoint, that's nice. Okay. Gerry is looking very, very good here.
He is looking good, and I'm
now, would you speculate on this one? Why not? You got a 5 prime, right? So
yeah,
look, you got right off 5-2, 5-3. He didn't
6-5. Oh, that's a crusher.
Oh yeah, you're like you lost your market for sure. Okay, the guy might as well resign.
Yeah.
So here it comes. It's over. All right. I would have considered to keep the roll before. I would have.
Well, and for Brown, for GRM, I would have considered actually making the bar point there, just because if you bring a guy in with that 6-1, you just have nothing doing. Maybe that's a little bit too rich, but yeah, you have to take a risk to improve your position there.
I haven't been as attentive as you have. But I haven't seen Gerry do anything conspicuously bad.
Now you won't hear me criticize anything.
And he rarely does. No, it is Sunday, Cliff. Bear in mind. You know what that day is.
Well, some people might have had the waiter conspicuously slip them another bottle of wine last night. So, you know.
Do people really do that? Waiters do that because it's expensive. And they want to get tipped.
I hear rumors.
Oh, I can't sort this out that quickly. 666, are you on? You got?
Yeah.
You got that? Oh, this is a thinker. You get doubles, I'm telling you. Word of warning. Take your time.
This could be a double tiger.
Really hard.
That could have been a double tiger, as
and now let's see. Is there any duplication with that 4-2? You go ahead. He slots the next point. That's probably right. 5-3. Take what you get. So we cover. Okay, and then safe the 3.
That's the only problem there was his hitting numbers were very nicely diversified. 2s, 3s, and 4s here, 5s on the other side of the board.
I would have made Gerry's play, and this is not a cube for Grimm.
He sends it.
Hey, well, I don't think it's a cube. No. Yeah, see. And Gerry still can win the race.
Yeah, 4 pips is, I mean, that's...
Yeah. I'd make the bar, then think. Do I cube? This is me. All right. Puts the guys where he wants them. And he's going to have a 5-point board. And he does. Okay, Cliff, you're on the line here. Which 3? He's thinking it out twice.
Yeah.
Ooh, 41.
Wow.
You going to leave those fly shots? 3 plus, it'd be 7 hits. 7.
6, 4, and double 5, 7, yeah.
Most of the time going to lose.
I think you have to. I mean, breaking the 5-point is just nonsense.
I wouldn't think about it.
Oh my gosh. It's...
I
guess part of the idea is...
The secondary problem is there are going to be 2 blots against a 5-point board. He could get lucky and pick them both up. You get one, you might get the other, huh? Yeah.
I mean, I guess part of the... Wow. That was great either way. Part of the merit of breaking the 5 was that White was about to...
I always knew Gerry was a racist. Look at him.
Part of the merit of breaking the 5-point, I think, was that White was about to crack.
This. Oh, Gerry's at 8.
Yeah, this is double and
wow.
Both sides have a decent amount of wastage.
Yep.
64 to 73. No. Okay, let me try that again. 65.
This is an intimidating cube, though. I think.
Wow, he passed it up almost immediately.
Oh boy, there's like 4 plays, with this 3-2 response. One of them is to slide your own 4-point, which,
Well, I'll have to look that one up.
What, 3-2?
Yeah, where you slot your own 4.
For all the 6 splits, there's quite often 3 or 4 plays that are just about the same.
Yeah.
Boy, it's just like the club. Gerry can do no wrong, but he hit on the 5-point.
Yeah,
I don't know that I would have done that. It had 5-0. Okay. We'll see later on, obviously.
I mean, you got a stronger board. The opponent's got a blot out there. It seems right.
That's true.
Yeah, hit everything. Absolutely go to town.
No wrong.
Well, his opponent can. His opponent's got a pair of dice as well.
Oh, look. Oh, jeez.
Now what?
Yeah. That's lift. Right? Oh, yeah. Oh, Gerry. Maybe he'll win a running. And that's a reprise. Okay.
You think Gerry's just going to roll this on now?
No, that sucks. Okay. Is it 2 down or 2 in? Which way are we going here?
It's got to be 2 in, I think. Although, I don't know, that stack on the 6 is terrible.
Yeah. Maybe he'll do something really avant-garde. Oh my God. Oh, Gerry. Stop.
Oh, my God.
Yips. We got great 1s and 2s. The 3s ain't shabby. Double 5s is pretty serious business. And yep, here it comes. He really did make the extravagant play.
I think I mean, what do you think the cube action is here, theoretically? I mean, I thought Gerry was rolling it on before. I almost feel like that was a ploy to try to get him to take.
What you were thinking he was too good?
Yeah, at some point in there, it kind of felt like it.
Oh, I was joking about the too good, but I was just thinking, Gerry could win a game and without even hitting checkers.
Yeah.
And he's capable of that. And again, it's Sunday, so I have my little shawl. It's right here, facing Forsen. And I got the bells and whistles going too.
Well, Gerry has had his straight edge tattoo for I hear about 20 years now. So, he doesn't partake on Sundays.
No, it's instead of Mecca, it's Forsen. Here we go again. Gerry is not settling down 6-0. Wait a minute. This is going too fast for me to.
Boy, oh boy.
Was that not over aggressive?
I don't know. It may have been. It may have been.
Look at this.
This poor guy is just getting steamrolled.
Oh.
Is that up to the 22 and coming to 5?
Okay, what is it going to be, 5s or 6s? You tell me. It's one of the other.
5s are better. It's got to be the 5s. No, dude, you got to come up with the 2. 24-22.
Oh, boy, look at this. It was 3s instead.
He breaks the prime?
Yeah.
Now he's got himself a problem.
I think I was right.
Okay.
I think so. Desperately needing a 1. We didn't get it. It's grim.
Yeah, this is very grim.
Is that an above average number, double 4s?
I don't.
Well, it's not a 1. It's not a 6.
Well, the race is totally irrelevant right now, I think.
What do you do with this? Just hit loose?
I suppose. I mean, White does have threats. Yeah, good on him, but he's going to get punished for it.
Are you kidding me? Gerry just hit twice?
Ugh, he fanned. I don't know. I'd be looking at playing 2-1 here.
No, I would have thought about it. I want to close that mofo out.
Absolutely. Oh, and there's the 6-5.
He is so blessed. It's just inarguable.
He's going to make short work of this match.
So need a 6. So. Whoa! Wait a second there.
Double 1s is the only thing that doesn't play too nice.
Okay, can we project a score at the end of this, and can I get the appropriate match equity out of you? 10-zip.
10-zip. I mean, my gosh.
No, I'm glad. Oh, God, not a triple. You got to be kidding me.
This could happen.
Oh, he didn't go for it. Oh, what if he had?
Okay, now the triple is pretty much over. It's 2 sets.
Mostly, yes. Okay.
Okay, 10-0 to 13. That one, again, I'm going to have to look up.
I'm sure glad I didn't bet against Gerry.
Yeah, no kidding.
There was an offer, a standing offer. No terms were discussed, but I know somebody wanted to get a bet down.
Well, what do you think the equity is, the match equity here? 3 away, 13 away.
Guesstimating, huh? Oh, boy. I think it's over 90.
Yeah, 93.
Okay. Should I ever need to know that one? Okay.
I feel like the
Oh,
matchup would
interesting choice with the 5-1.
Yeah, he anchored up on the deuce, which is not...
So Gerry has a good understanding of this three-way score, so he's going to be very reluctant. Gerry.
We'll see. We'll see.
He's going to be very reluctant to queue until he's really got him. Now, was that 4-1 a little lame? Couldn't he have slotted the 5-point?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, where does the game go from here? You know, you got one of these unholy boards, you know, and you got to have 1s, 3s, and 5s. Dude. What? Now he hits on the ace, though. Wouldn't slot the 5, he hits on the ace. Oh, boy. Oh, this is amusing. He's got choices. So can that be 2-1 maybe? Or is it 10-9 or something else?
2-1 seems pretty reasonable, but moot point now. Is he going to hit loose again? Oh! Awful.
This
Wow.
is happening fast.
Poor guy.
I don't have, you know, when I play, I don't automate my moves because that happens so fast. The blink of an eye, I can't figure it out. It's just too fast.
Yeah, you don't even know what went wrong.
No.
Now you got to come. 23-21 is the most important.
Sure. I had no idea it was going to be over this quickly, but it's not over. Not quite. This guy chose the acronym, GRM.
My oh my.
Yeah, poor Grimm's got VD.
He's got what?
Vanilla Dice VD.
Oh. And what is he going to slot the deuce point or something instead of playing?
No, he's just trying to figure out which guy to move, and I think he chose the wrong one.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I'd rather have double direct.
Yeah.
But see, that's where Gerry knows stuff. You know, double twos was a return. So
I'm almost tempted to pick up my 4-point here. I don't know what good I can possibly do on my side of the board if I'm brown right now.
Oh, a rare Gerry miss. Now he's got to figure out how to trap, and these plays can be very tricky.
Yeah, absolutely.
Red's in desperate straits here. I mean, Gerry can start slotting the ace and deuce. You know, that's usually the right procedure. Just start building those low points, and then when he comes out, then you slap him silly.
Yeah, and you're not so scared of, obviously, your opponent's got a 2-point board.
Look
So
at this poor guy. Oh. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's all. Gerry just waits outside with a couple checkers. He comes out and bang.
I don't get that.
Think of the underlying psychology. The guy's, you know, he feels defeated.
No kidding.
He's broken. He's a broken man.
That's...
Point. Now, it's how extravagant you want to get with his trapping stuff. Because, you know... Paradigm shift. Boy, this happened to me the last time I was playing one of these games. I was just trying so hard to outsmart the guy. And then he rolled double fives to get out from behind. I thought, what the hell is going on now? I didn't know. Oh, of course.
Well, but he's got 2 inner blots.
Yeah, but he's got a nice 5', 3 through, 8. Now what he wants.
What's the cube action here?
Nothing promiscuous for me, thank you very much. I don't want to get none of that, Now what? Oh, I don't like that super fast, the way they do it here, where you don't even see your roll.
Yeah, that's...
I didn't, and suddenly it was the other guy's roll. Oh, should he be thinking here that I could win a gammon? Should he have? Wait a second. Is that going to hit on the 9 point?
Yeah, you've got 5s and 6s out, and it's a second guy on the roof.
I put Gerry on the roof, but
I would
somewhere along here I would have thought about doubling too.
Yeah. You're at the edge of the prime. It's now only a 4 prime in front of you.
Oh, okay. Now
he's lost his market now.
I don't know if you're too good. You too good?
I don't double this. I keep rolling.
You could, yeah. I think you're right. You can give it a roll.
I mean, the best he's got, double 3, obviously, is...
Okay, we got the pick and pass and three on the roof.
You can pick and pass with 4s and 1s, and those are the only... Ooh.
Did you see that?
I didn't see it before it happened, but I don't know that he... Didn't he have an alternate play there? Couldn't he just picked up the 4 point? Wouldn't that have been better?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Gerry's playing for the gammon again.
What do? Do you break your 6 point? I mean...
Oh, Gerry. Oh, of course. Look at this.
Boy, this has been a wild ride in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, oh boy.
Now 3 on the
and
roof.
There's the closeout.
That should be, it's typically, isn't it like 75% gammons? If your opponent's got a decent board. So it's higher here, I would guess. Is it like 80?
With 3 closed out, I would think so, at least. I mean, because the opponent needs 13 crossovers to get off.
Well, like I said, typically 3 closed out is 75% gammons. If the opponent's got a decent board, you know, you don't want to come in with the last checker and roll something like a 3 or 4, and it's like you can't pick up a guy. You can't get anybody off. Okay, take a chance. That's correct. Oh.
Take it off. Right.
Okay, what is it? 3-1, Gerry? Oh, okay.
Okay, 2 in. That's huge. But you still got another to bring in. Oh, and keeps fanning.
Oh, God.
On a 2-point board.
Oh, Gerry, you're going to go out cleanly here?
And now he comes in. Now that Gerry's got the ugly 5 checkered. Oh!
But the humiliation isn't over.
So close. And he rolled... Oh, my goodness. Rolled exactly the 3 pips he needed.
And it's quite ironic. I hear sirens from your end.
Yeah.
Emergency services has been notified.
I backgammon 911. I need to report a murder.
Definitely a death experience for Grim.
And this is no knock on this Grim gentleman. This is pretty much what happens every time I play Gerry as well.
What did he just do?
He didn't hit.
Did you see that?
He didn't hit in the outfield.
Oh, when he's got the 5 points and everything, and he's...
I think he played that just a little too quickly.
Yeah. And yet now he's thinking what? Of slotting? What?
That double 6 ain't great.
No, but you did just lose 18 pips for no frickin' reason.
No, you lost 18 pips, but...
And now you duplicated yourself a little bit here, but I go ahead and make the 4 point, right?
I guess so.
Okay. There's another smasher from Gerry. He'll make the 3 point, I presume. And not the best, but not bad at all, really.
Yeah, he loses. He lost direct contact with the blot on the mid. And now...
So I can see he wants to cover the outfield. Is he going to... Okay, that goes out. right?
Yeah, it has to.
Right. And we all know at this score the gammons don't matter.
At any other score, you definitely have a look at hitting on the ace.
So Jerry's only 37 pips ahead. Okay, 3-2. You have an answer for this one?
Coming up.
Make the 4. Or you come up.
Coming up seems
well,
up. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Put him out of his misery, Jerry. Come on, you know the rule. Let's go. What? He slotted the... All right, if you insist. Okay, now we gotta, you know, we're gonna hit on the ace, yeah? And then leap.
Yeah. I think you have to cover the ace now.
I guess so. I guess so. Now he's got to decide. He doesn't want to block himself at the midpoint, but does he want to volunteer? What is that? What is that number like? At
4
12?
shots only. You're double. Well, you got the. It was double. It was only 5 shots, I believe.
Oh. You didn't think about that. I almost feel a little disappointed here in this blowout.
You wanted a knockdown drag out, not a,
I
knock
thought
down drag out behind the woodshed or something like that.
I thought, Grimm should get lucky at least one game.
No. This is GT we're talking about here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was heretical.
Well, there's a shot.
Okay, you got to do it.
Yeah.
Grimm's been playing so quickly generally, and that I think. Oh, Gerry. Gerry.
Of course.
I think any of our members would be ahead 12-0. Oh, how about that?
Good Lord.
Okay, so what do we do? We're down to under 10%, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
there's a shot. Nope.
Yeah, that's meaningless. Whoa, Gerry, too fast. There you go. All right. Over and out. Nice match,
GG.
Gerry. Congratulations. It only took 30 minutes to polish this guy off.
Wow. 13-pointer.
But I think, make Gerry roll it out. Play it out, man. No, now it's time, though, you can afford to make insane plays, like adding a check or the ace or something like that. Don't even bear in. Just.
Yeah, I'd be tempted
He's
to.
Still playing as if, for whatever reason. Well, Vanilla Dice wins the match.
He did indeed.
All of how many games?
7 games.
7 games.
Let's see if we can.
Vanilla Dice is thanking George. He should be thanking the dice. What's that about? I've been ready for a refill here, by the way, for some short period.
Oh, behave yourself. I guess I have to leave in order for. Okay. There it was saved. So now I will look in my Grid Gammon directory and see if I've got this match recorded so we can have a look.
Right.
Here
For
we go.
me, it would take 2 minutes of my computer time.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I can share my screen with you over Skype if you like.
Okay, I'm confused. I guess there he is. Because I'm acting robotically. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to complete the analysis, it says. I thought Gerry played really well. And what? Oh. And Rim, not quite. And as it progresses, Gerry is currently at world champ, 0.52. Not bad.
Yeah, that's okay.
Not so bad. Oops, he just went over 1.
Travesty.
199. But we're still at world champ, and it's only 38% completed, 48, 50, okay. Oops, Gerry slipped up just at the edge of world class.
I'm happy to say that in that double 6, XG does seem to like my double tiger idea.
Oh, okay, yeah, going back in time. I don't have that committed to memory.
It's game 3. I'll let this finish the analysis, or at least get a little bit farther.
I know that a number of our members here that have been watching the game raised their index finger to the sky at the conclusion of the match. Is that also true in your neighborhood?
Well,
honking of horns and that the usual.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing some confetti and some dead Roman candles and stuff on the yards outside.
Right.
And in fact, that may have been the siren. Someone lit one of those a little bit too early and caused some minor injuries. But yeah.
Gosh. Oh, now come the fireworks. Oh God.
Okay, so I have final analysis says Vanilla Dice 2.55, GRM 10.57. Let's take a look here. Okay, game 1 was pretty well played on both sides.
Complete myself. I got 2.53 and 10.74. And yes, I'll add this.
Yeah, the one major error in the first game was on GRM's first roll, third roll rather, with the 4-2, as we were thinking he should have made his 4-point. Other than that, the match was pretty clean. That game was pretty cleanly played.
Wait, the first game?
Yeah, first game.
A 4-2. Oh, okay, I see. What the problem with my red arrows is this color has not been pre-clicked. Okay, that's why I didn't see it.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, with the 20-point and the 24-point, you're not in the let's just scramble home and not worry about position mode. You have to build your position.
I will say 2.5, that's, a really strong showing. There's not many, well, there's really, I'm not sure there's anybody in the world that plays that on average. Maybe close, ballpark-ish. So most people would be pretty pleased with that number.
Yeah, I mean, I think the top 5 or 10 in the world might play that well on average.
So let me employ the Control-Alt-M and see what it says luck-based rating, which I still don't know exactly what it means, but it suggests that Gerry might well be a 56.46% favorite, or a little better than 5-4, according to this.
Luck-based rating,
Gerry got a 2.5. How about that?
That's not half bad. That's not half bad. So let's see. What were the other? Oh yeah.
He got a lot of no-brainer moves going there.
Well,
Smash, Prime, Blitz. What's it like every game?
He had a lot of crushing rolls. Okay, so let's take a look. I'm on game. Sorry.
I'm hearing from Ozzy. He wants to know about that double when Gerry was ahead 6-0, because we wondered about that as well.
Yeah, so 6-0. Okay, his double was premature. Plus says it was
right
0.037 error to double there. I mean, I mean, this seems like it would be a easy double for money with, with the opponent dangling that guy out there on the bar point. But
I'm still trying to locate.
Game 5 before Black's fifth roll.
Oh, it's game 5.
Game 5, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So,
game 5.
So I'm just going to put this in for money real quick. Yeah, for money, it looks like it is a strong double.
Hey, look, I gotta interject. If Ozzy says looks early to me, could this have been a beaver?
Almost.
Yeah, I mean, this is Ozzy speaking.
So I mean,
to me, so it's slightly early. It says.
Slightly early. And for money, this on plus it is a very strong double and a very thin take. It's a take by .017 according to plus.
So,
and you can see why.
For money, it's a bear take.
For money, it's a bear take.
Okay, but ahead 6-0.
Right.
That's what caught my attention. It's like, whoa, hold your horses here.
Yeah.
Take our lead.
Right.
But it also indicates 9.5%. At 10% pass, it's okay.
Yeah, and that.
Yeah, and Ozzy also says he doesn't see anybody passing that.
Well, I mean, we can cite some famous examples.
Yep.
I mean,
Ozzy already got a bit down with me. He hasn't been to the club very recently, Cliff. So
fair enough. Fair enough. Next. So next
we
major.
have players that pass cubes that they would never even have thought of doubling. True.
It's true. It's very true.
No, would never double, but they'll pass. Go figure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I've made that type of mistake myself.
So that's interesting. Now, did you double plus this creature?
Which one are we on? The cube?
Yeah.
Ozzy
objected to it.
I'm plussed it. Yeah,
it's with that too. Even Ozzy said that was a premature. It's a little closer now. Here on the plus. Hey, now Jerry's probably busily doing a rollout on it. You think?
Well, I'm gonna
go back that number.
Well, sure. So let's get to the next. So Jerry's next game, that 3-1 where he broke his 6 prime. Yeah, plus doesn't like it. We'll see what plus says. So this is Black's or Jerry's.
The double threes. Yeah.
Well, where are the double threes? Okay, back there. All right.
The next one. That's the next one I have here.
Yeah, I had skipped to the next blender, but yeah. So it wants to make the full prime.
I'm done with it.
Yeah. It's a situation where the game is simpler than we sometimes give it credit for.
Hold on, the 3-1. What were you saying about the 3-1? Is that move 11?
That is move 11. Same theme. Just make and keep the prime. The interesting part about it is you actually.
Oh, right. Okay, that happened more quickly than I could see because, you keep the prime. Sure.
Right.
So that's mildly surprising, but Gerry may also suggest that on the next roll, Gerry did not roll a 6-5. That's weird.
It is a little out of character for him.
No doubt he was probably shouting, "God, why hast thou forsaken me?" Come on, set it up for a 6-5. It should be right there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That is perverse.
It is indeed.
Okay, we've skipped somehow to game 5 through the entire middle of this.
Let's go back to 2 here.
From one of my members.
So 2, there was nothing too much interesting going on. The 5-2 XG wanted Gerry to come up with the deuce instead of playing down to the 11. It's not a huge deal, but.
So do you want to skip then to game 3?
Yep, let's go to game 3.
Okay, game 3, and should I just click the red arrows to be where you are, or
Look at, yeah, it's, so the double 6 is that big play there that, as you put it, was a thinker.
big play?
I mean, it was a
Play? Oh.
what? It was a big decision. I mean, is what I meant to say. So plus plus.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking. Oh, for Grim.
Right.
Oh, that's the double tiger you suggested. Yeah, the ace point's a little out of whack, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. And you keep the 4 prime, don't you? Right.
Yeah. Just,
right.
I mean, it's the same theme as any priming game, except you're hitting.
Double tiger, they call that. It's the Japanese. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's the same theme as any priming game. You knock the opponent off the front of the prime, except you just happen to be doing it twice instead of once.
I could probably, in some way, shape, or form, we have another microphone. Oh, Ozzy says that's all right. I didn't mean you, I meant Jana.
Now notice here, it's interesting on plus plus. It says it's only barely a mistake to do the same thing that Grim did, except you hit on the deuce instead of the 3-point. That is strange. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You don't want to be dangling another blot out there in the outfield.
Oh, I see. I see that play.
So it's make the blot that's already there the one that you're, exposing with the loose hit. So that makes sense too.
Yeah, I have them down as almost exactly equivalent.
Yeah. So that's very interesting.
Make 3x. And I'm a little confused here. He actually hit on the 3. Oh, I see. On the one hand, he's thinking I need to make points in sequence. On the other hand, he's thinking the opposite. I need to close my board. I mean, so which is it? So, yeah, okay. You want to red arrow this to the next?
Sure.
Okay.
So next is going to be White's 5 or Grimm's 5-3.
Right.
And
He stepped up. It says smaller.
This is hard to fault him too much for. I mean, it seems very.
I know.
I mean, I guess
I think we all agree on the 5. And then which 3? I don't know. I'm going to do this move by move because I was sort of curious here. Okay. All right. It does say double. I thought it was on the premature side. I thought there was work to do. But Ozzy mentions the score as being the feature that prompts a cue.
You're talking about Grimm's double on his 7th roll.
Yes. I
Yeah,
thought
I mean,
it would be a roll early, but
well,
plus it says double.
yeah, and it's saying it's a big double, and the take take is not that overwhelming.
It wouldn't not all that bad.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a blunder. It makes sense. You leap out and you safety that guy on the bar.
I didn't really take into consideration what's in Jerry's cup.
Well, there's that.
Just of course he delayed. Jerry had to delay a roll just for the for the suspense of it all. Oh wait, the 4-1 where there was some discussion. Okay, and look at that. Your play on that 4-1 was right hugely.
Wow.
Don't break the 5, and you said it was insane to consider.
Was I that strong about it?
Apparently right. What?
Did I say it that strongly? I guess I did. Well, yes, exactly. I did say that. I knew all along. I knew all along it was wrong to break the 5-point. There was no doubt in my mind whatsoever.
Yeah.
That's the correct way to say it.
I was a little doubt with me, but.
I mean, 6, 1, 5, 2, 6, 4, double 5. So that's 7 numbers. I mean, I guess all the non-hitting 6s are pretty bad, other than double 6. So 6, 5, 6, 2, 6, 3 are pretty bad.
Yeah, well, true enough, it can definitely get worse with a hole on the 5-point. Gerry can slip up there with a 3, and it's a 5 points of landing coin. Yeah, absolutely right. Okay. Okay. Did you tell him what his number was?
He'd already looked.
All right.
The
He mentioned that he wasn't sure how interesting it would be, since it was mostly him getting a re-roll he wanted.
Yeah, well, you tell him we were disappointed as well, especially Jimmy. Jimmy was bummed.
So this is a nice, I think, kind of instructive point on Grimm's 8th roll in this game 3 after the cube's been turned. He just picked up the blot and put it on the midpoint, and the computer prefers. Yeah, the computer prefers almost anything more aggressive, spreading out the checkers.
Something involving a slight risk, and that would be what? What is that? 4 numbers? 5, 3, 6, 2.
Depending on what.
Yeah. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, and it's the double blot. I mean, it's a pretty basic kind of a analysis pattern to recognize that when your opponent's got the double blotting board and you've got a 5-point board, you can get a little aggressive, especially since I don't think there are any numbers.
The double plus is making it a bit worse.
Yeah, 118.
Okay.
It even prefers killing the guy on the 3-point, but
the red arrow again, and it's Gerry's 5, 3, 8 to 5, 8 to 3, as opposed to 8 to 3, 4 to 1. And you can see Gerry was wondering, do I want to break that 23-point with 6s or save it? That'd be hard for me. Are we on the same page here?
Yeah. The interesting point to me is that your gammons are in fact lower by clearing the 8-point. So I was expecting there to be a significant gammon risk by not giving yourself a safe 6 to play, but apparently not.
Can the viewing audience see our XG?
They can currently see my XG. The problem is YouTube says my stream health is poor. So next time we do this, we may need to just record it locally.
Okay, whatever that means.
It means just record it.
Are you in Singapore again? I don't know what locally means in this context, Cliff.
Locally means
jargon?
No, it's common sense. It means recorded on your computer instead of it means recorded on your own computer instead of letting YouTube record it.
Hey, common sense, certifiable. What else am I getting out of this guy? A little empty that day. Okay, get him behind that microphone, and all of a sudden the shoe burst out. Okay, I'm going to red arrow that. Oh, there's that 4-1. Okay. And, whoa, let's see here. Oh, by the slightest of margins, this suggests... Oh, no, Gerry did cue. That was the thing. Yeah, did he? Oh, no, he didn't. When he was ahead 6, it says he should have redoubled at 3-0. 76.8%. Are we together on this?
Which roll are you looking at? Are you looking at roll 11 for Gerry?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's saying a tiny redouble. Let's see what plus plus says. Plus plus has it as a very thin no redouble.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
He's got plus plus in his brain, I think.
Then 8 to 4, 6 to 4.
Are you on to the next game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take the 4-point and avoid the gap. It is worth it.
Where are you looking?
No, I am on the same game. Sorry, I'm on Gerry's move 11 where he rolls double 2s and I had a slight error.
Right.
My arrow might have a different threshold than yours.
Yeah, plus plus now has it at 20.
Okay, now I'm on to the next game, and there's that 3-2. It's indicated there were like several close plays, and there are in fact 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, well, arguably 7 or even 8 that are kind of all ballparkish.
Let's see what plus plus says about these.
What?
These plays?
You hearing a popping sound? Oh. And you don't know if it's coming on my end or Cliff's? Well, that was already explained. Firecrackers. Everybody's celebrating. Didn't you know?
Well, what's going to happen when he wins this whole tournament? Is this going to be just a free-for-all?
I'm giving 10 to 1 he wins it. And be honest, you won't take that.
Yes, I will. At 10 to 1? Oh, yes, I'll take that bet.
Okay, Ozzy, you're on the hook at 10 to 1. Ozzy's giving it, by the way.
Wait a minute. I didn't agree to take that bet against Ozzy. I took it against you. I took it against Mr. Unlucky, not against Ozzy.
Oh, did you? And, I never checked these buttons, but luck, Gerry, is 43%. I don't even know what that means. 43%. Yeah, plus 43. Yeah. And I don't even know what that corresponds to be frank.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't studied what how XG calculates luck, to be honest. But
there were a plethora of moves here with that 3-2. I did not know. I said even slotting the 4-point. But
you were absolutely right.
It's like they're all in the same box. The most conventional play is typically 21-11, right? That'd be the money play.
Yeah.
But look how many there. I mean, the double split. I mean, yeah. Okay, let's red arrow to the next, and we have the double twos. Oh yeah. Okay. That went by really quickly, I recall. Boom, boom, boom. 4 points clear, 11's clear, and then the last two, that's the only question. Okay, next red arrow. Are we still on the same page?
Yeah, 6-1 for Grimm.
9-3. Oh, well, I hate that splitting out to the bar and just giving picks and passes and cremations,
Yeah.
She gives Gerry absolutely everything. I see a lot of less experienced players make this play like that. I'm just like, what are they thinking? I got the entire world to hit them, cover everything.
Yeah, 1 scores, 6s, 5s hit.
That was surprising to me.
Yeah, 9-3 is. I will say this: 9-3 looks so weak. But you're just kind of looking to survive at this point and not have disaster strike immediately on the next roll. So it's unpleasant but practical. So the next mistake is it says Gerry.
Is Gina watching what we're doing here? Oh, okay. Okay. We're going to the next red arrow, which was after that play. Suddenly Gerry has a cube.
Man, at the score, I guess your lead at this point is only 5.
Oh, right.
But you are even away. You are even away as Gerry.
He just walked into it. This is surprising. Would I have cubed this?
I try to play this as 3 good and get a game. Like double, I just assume it's going to drop. But I can go for the G and always double later.
Well, and there's an example, because Ozzy would definitely take this cube, but he's confident the opponent would drop.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you overhear him?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is. I'm curious what this is for money now. I'm going to try that.
Well, you can look at the numbers: 70% wins and 30% gammons. It's got to be super duper strong. Is it a take? I mean, I don't know.
Plus says it is a pass by 067 for money. I'm just going to look at the dice distribution real quick here.
I'm assuming Gerry didn't, though.
Yeah, he did not double.
Rolled a quasi-joker, I guess you could say. Ate the 5 point, put 2 on the roof. That's a Gerry roll for me.
because he must have been about to it's questionable.
Tell Janice she's been a tad delinquent here on the Baileys. Okay. Where are we?
So-
Are we on the same page now? We're looking at this cube, right?
Or around that point, yeah. So this,
Yeah, I don't give much credibility to what Ozzy says this way. But he thinks a lot of positions are too good, then he rolls on. But you know, he overestimates his strength in certain positions. And although he says it's too good, he'd scoop this cube.
yeah, he would scoop
So
this
it's a
cube.
contradiction. It makes no sense. You know, it's one or the other. Pick one.
So we have this cube. Gerry should have doubled. I mean, theory says to double. The machine says to double. So,
Yeah.
but on the next roll, the opponent came in with the 3-1 and, you know, earned himself a slight reprieve. So Gerry came in, made the bar. Opponent made the 22-point anchor and is firmly back in the game. That's interesting. So on Grimm's double 2 on his 6th roll, XG actually has that almost 400 anti-joker for Gerry. So they call that a joker. I guess developing that stack on the 6 is quite a swing. So that's an interesting.
Yeah, I'm afraid we're off page. What? He's on move 6 after the 3-1.
Yeah, when Grimm
double
roll,
fives or
I'm looking at Grimm rolling a double 2. XG is calling that a joker for Grimm.
Double twos. Pretty damn good, I'd say.
It's a good roll. I mean, I think
Considering he's got no development, he's totally stacked. I mean, it's better than 3-1,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it develops more checkers.
6-6.
Yeah, 6-6 would solve everything.
Yeah, 6-6 would be damn good, but I'd be happy to roll double 2.
Yeah,
I'd be
absolutely.
very happy.
And so
Not
then
jump
that,
up and down, but, you know, get pretty damn good.
yeah.
So, where cometh the cube here?
Well, first, before we get to the cube,
Where
we've got that big 6-5 play by Grimm.
Well, I'm sorry, can you indicate which roll, please?
7. Roll 7 for Grimm.
Oh, right. Oh, wow.
And I will admit, the correct play is one I didn't even consider. I didn't even look at that.
I didn't either. We were talking about 2 in or 2 down.
Yeah.
Those are what we were talking. We didn't, and the hitting on the ace point just looked so totally wrong.
Yeah.
Didn't it?
That's. Yeah. No, I don't know why we're doing
And
that.
looks like 2 in is slightly better than what I suggested, and I'm going to hit plus. So, run off the anchor and control the outfield. It is true, you're giving up good control of the outfield by breaking the 11 or breaking the 13. Now, that's true.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
once I look at it again, it makes more sense. You know.
yeah, I mean, Grimm's play, so there are several factors that point to this just not working. I mean, it's something of a hit and split kind of a deal, but even if it works, you're still behind in the race, and you are leaving 3 blots everywhere against a much more powerful forward position.
You know, it seemed like a really, really lame play. You're giving, you know, aces for, you know, a loss of 24 pips, and then some freak 2s, and then you get throwing some 3s in there, and double 5s, and you know, this play definitely started.
Yeah, it's panicky. The 22-11, this is, it feels very risky leaving the single. Me?
Or 2 down or 2? Yes. There were a lot of moves that went very quickly, too quickly for us to figure out.
I mean, if this had gone,
It was like, what the hell is he doing? Yeah.
if it had gone slower, I would have at least seen this move. I don't think I would have made it, but I would have at least seen it as a possibility. I mean, it's. this is a tough play to make because even if
it's you don't break the anchor. I mean, you got an anchor, that's your safety net. You don't get gammoned. But boy, the control of the outfield is really good if you run. That's a fact.
You've
got everything set up to make the bar and the 5 point. You can link with the 6. Yeah. Yeah, you're just going to get hit all over the frickin' place.
I mean, the problem to me with 2211 is that even if, you're worried about getting pointed on, obviously, even if you don't, even if the opponent rolls crap like a 6-1 or something, you still need a 6 to get out. And that checker is going to be constantly white. Yeah, the joker's going to be
constantly vulnerable.
Yeah. So this is a hard one to make.
Okay. I say we skip to the next era.
Yeah, next era was the cube action. That was actually a big take from the bar.
Oh yeah, that's what surprised me. A part of what surprised me about his last play. He made this play, then he passed the cube.
Yeah.
It's like, what is going on? And again, it was immediate, right? Just he'd already decided. He played that 6-5. It was like desperation. I hope he doesn't double me because I'm passing, right?
Right.
But he's got a martini glass on his back. I don't know how he arranged it, but
on his back.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, why, Ozzy? Why is that martini glass on your back?
The people want to know.
Yeah, we all want to know. He says it's not a big deal. I find that unresponsive. And, in a courtroom setting, I'd say you haven't answered the question, young man.
Let's see. I'm looking at the dice distribution now on that cube after double take. So
dice distribution is that. And when you do this is what confuses me. Something shows up with a lot of boxes in green and red and yellow, right? Is that what you get?
That's one of the views, yeah. So dice map, if you look on the sides of that grid, you see the numbers 1 through 6. So each of those cells represents a roll.
No, are you under dice map or details or graph or distribution?
Dice map is dice map.
Okay, those are the rolls, right? I got it.
I think usually the easier way to look at it. Sometimes dice map is useful if you want to see how good is an ace with anything else, But I think the graph is usually more useful.
Oh, okay. I'm zeroing in now. So we're looking for best roll is what? 1-1?
Double 5s.
Oh, graph. Okay, now double 5s. That's a herder.
Yeah, that's pretty killer.
And it's just the dancing numbers, really. I mean, it also says, it's got a number of rolls that aren't that great, but it says 5 3s, but even though it would hit.
Well, it would hit loose, and you have 14 numbers to hit back. You only fan a quarter of the time. You hit back more often than you fan. This is still a hard cube to take. I'm going to put this in for money. This is obviously going to be a pass for money. And I'm curious by how much. Yeah, this is a .098 pass for money, so it's just over the blunder threshold to pass it. To take it for money.
Yeah, well, I was. It all happened so fast. That's all I remember is it was whoosh whoosh.
Yeah.
First way that 6-5 played, I was still startled, and then boom, pass, immediate. Pass.
Yeah, it was. You
already decided.
All right, let's take a look at
the same because I moved my microphone.
You sound pretty good.
Oh, okay. One opinion.
Relatively speaking. Yeah. But okay,
so the martini is on the back of Ozzy's shirt. You see.
I mean, that I figured out later, but it still didn't answer that why question.
It's the design of the shirt incorporates martini glass on the back, so you look like a partier. So that when you go to the Caribbean, you look cool or something, I guess. You know, people say, "Oh, look, you know, he's in it for the drink. Let's have a good time." Something like that.
Randy Jackson would say he's in it to win it.
The martini contest?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Do you want to move on to the next? Let's
Game 5.
Let's move along here.
The 6-0.
5-2. Yes, I actually know this play. 5-2, 5 wide, 5-2 is 2 down. Typically, regardless of the score, or regardless of the set. So let's go to the next. 2-1. Anchor and slot. Oh, he got a little ambitious there.
Yeah, I guess I'm with you. Yeah, with 9 in the zone, I guess you don't want to. It's a slot and split play.
Gerry is totally stacked. Gerry wants to unstack.
Yeah.
So you link up on the 22, so Gerry can't do the 5s and 3s good. Well.
Right.
Okay, let's move along. Gerry, Ozzy doesn't know about that. 5-2. Okay, that's a small. There.
Yeah, it's again the thematic concept of slot and split. That's basically what you're doing when you come all the way out like that.
Yeah, you know, reflexively with some of these numbers, like I'm on move 4, 6, 1, I tend to just throw the checker out to the bar. And it says these two plays are really, really close.
Well,
Slavic juice point, I'm not happy with that.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm going to hit another red arrow.
Well, I mean, just to observe, I mean, playing 13-8 is at least constructive, not destructive. You know, it did. I mean, yeah, I guess it's a little bit stacky, but it at least gets a checker to a convenient place. The deuce is not where you want the checker at all. But
this is the cube we already discussed, right? Game 5.
Yeah, this is a small no double because of the score.
Yeah, but actually pretty close. It's stronger than I thought. I'll give you that.
Yeah. The 4-2 is clear, especially after you've cubed.
Right, we don't want him to make that point. And besides, he's got a blot in his board. If he hits us back, we can hit him back and go back and forth on that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, making this 4 in a row looks good.
Yeah, and what I said about especially after the cube, I think is utter nonsense. I think you probably, if anything, you would want to play a little bit more conservatively when you don't have access to the cube. But anyway.
Okay.
Next arrow is double 3 for black for Gerry.
That's right. Yeah, just make the prime and be happy. We are ahead 6-0, so I don't know how much in terms of fireworks we really want until the event's over, and then of course totally appropriate.
Yeah, not the name of it down.
You know, come on.
Right. The other play I was looking at in this situation was to go really nuts. You make the 6 prime, but then you hit on the deuce and split from the back. You split off your anchor. If you get hit, there's just a little bit too much chance that you're going to get counter primed. So that's almost a blunder to do that play. It's what I was looking at, but just keep calm and prime.
Right. I could see somebody doing that because they fans, then you're going all out. Okay. Gammons go up. Okay, I'm gonna hit the red arrow, and I got a 31.
Yeah, this one we talked about as well.
This is the one we discussed where Gerry, looked up at the skies and said, "Why hath you forsaken me?"
Right.
I was supposed to roll a 6-5 here. With the program, Mr. Guy. Well, Mr. Guy, whatever. But, so, did he eventually get the closeout? I don't know. Yeah, of course he got the closeout. 3 on the roof with all that extra. This has got to be like 90-odd% gammons. I moved ahead to the closeout, and
yeah, gammons are 88.3. It looks like
88. Yeah, it's not 100%. You think it should be like, but it's just not. That's why you take a few risks in the beer off sometimes. Okay, I'm going to red arrow this, and what happened here? Oh yeah, I thought that 6-4 was wrong. We discussed it, live. When he gave himself a bad double ones, And 6s that are blocked aren't bad because double 6 is not that destructive here. So
right,
4-1. And
you
I
also
thought, yeah, there it is.
On that 6-4, you're also giving yourself a bad double 2 by coming out to the 14. You have to break your 6 if you do that.
3-1. If you rip 2, you're up to 17% triples. Right. 98 and not. Okay, we're up to Jerry's 3-1 in the beer off, and so let's see. Wins is going to be virtually indistinguishable, isn't it? Show me something here.
Well, it's
98.5.
It's almost a percent.
And 98.8. Look at the difference in triples. 6% for the safe play and 17% for the bold play, which isn't really. Do you perceive that as being bold? There's nothing next roll. This is something people underappreciate.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even.
Get triples. You can get triples, but not if you play all tight and conservative.
I would have barely thought about this play. I would have almost immediately ripped 2. I mean, yeah. This is a play where the kind of unsophisticated play, when you're in the bear off, winds up being right for that reason.
Right. Okay, next red arrow, and I'm getting 5-2. Oh, okay.
Are you in the next game already?
Yes, I have skipped to game 6. 5-2. Okay, that's tiny. I think I would have done what Gerry did. I don't like splitting after my opponent makes the 2-point with a 6-4. Generally.
Yeah, this is surprising, honestly.
Yeah.
I thought this was theory, honestly.
That's not surprising, Gosser. Well, I mean, they're close.
I am going to put this in for money because this is going to be an XG's opening book. Okay, wow, interesting. So XG does say that for money, the 2 plays are almost tied.
All right.
It's a difference of 0.02 between splitting with the deuce and coming down with the deuce.
I've been inclined to think that partly because of the score, and I don't want to have to make any cube decisions that are a little bit difficult. If he starts slapping me around, I'm going to wonder, oh crap, do I have to pass because I'm ahead 10-0? Just pass.
Yeah.
I don't want to face that. So, okay, let's see.
Are you on
5-1, 22-8. Oh, he made the 23. Locking himself in there. Are you with me, Cliff?
I'm with you.
5-1.
I mean, the justification for that play, it says the justification.
Like a save play.
Well, yeah, but the justification for it is, I think that the opponent has a couple decent stacks of 4 and 10 in the zone. I mean, so that blitzing is certainly not out of the question here.
Now, were the scores reversed, would that play be correct for Gerry?
Good question.
Yeah, and I mean not reversed. If it was Jerry's, if it was Jerry's move.
Yeah, I'll let this analysis finish, and then I will swap the scores around and see what we get.
Okay, look, the double plus says these top 3 plays are just all almost identical.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm going to go arrow again.
But I do like your thought there, so I'm going to check the scores on that.
It's like the only thing in the match the guy knew. The only thing he knew. Are you up to double 5s?
I'm checking this real quick.
He would have been totally screwed if he had made the computer play. Yeah.
Yeah, on plus, if the scores were reversed, as you brought up, on plus, it looks like it is in fact correct to make your 23 anchor. Yeah, it's correct by a significant amount, 0.036. So yeah, you were right.
Okay.
So anyway, we are the 10-0 game.
Well, yeah, that 23 point is overlooked, and that's one of the factors, isn't it? That you don't get gammoned nearly as much. And then if your checkers are all loosey-goose, and you see what would have happened? Did you come up to double fives?
Double fives,
would have squashed a load.
Yeah. He would have gotten...
I would have been a knockout punch.
Yeah, he would have gotten crushed.
Yeah, we got the next...
So let's look at that.
A lot of moves here.
Let's look at that double five real quick.
The 4-1?
No, that double five where it says that Gerry made actually a .064 error. I don't. Yeah, making 2 points is good, plain and simple.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see the point of. So the first three.
It's more flexible, to make Gerry's play.
I mean, it looks a little more flexible, but flexibility for what purpose? I don't know. I guess you do. Okay, it's 2 builders for the 4 point, but that's exactly 3 numbers that make it. I mean, it's, a significant amount of the time, the spares on the 8 and 6 are going to be making your ace point. So why not just make the ace point now? I mean, that's post hoc, obviously. But
the numbers are very close. It's like too close to, I think, bother really talking about much.
Okay, well, I haven't plussed it yet. Okay, so 4-1 for Grim.
Okay, now we're up to 4-1, and that's when I thought you really need to slot this. Because, it's hard to make the 5 and the 3. You need perfect frickin' numbers for this. Besides, Gerry's blotted on the ace. That could be a contributory reason why making the ace is better than leaving a blot there. That blot might come back to haunt you.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so, I pointed this out initially. I know I would have been tempted to slot.
Yeah, well, you got 3 direct builders, and none of them.
And Ozzy concurs. He was saying the same thing as he was watching.
Yeah, the board strength is equal.
Yelling at the telescreen. What?
Actual board strength is equal. Granted, Gerry does have a broken 5 prime, but they're still 2 3-point boards.
Yeah, this is the Swiss cheeses. It's hard to fill those holes. You need double 1s, double 3s. Double 4s. Okay, let's get to 31. Okay.
This was a small.
It was. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Mine shows the first 2 places equal, and the third play that was made only very slightly worse. I haven't,
Well, my lord. The play that plus says is best by .005 is just an otherworldly play to me. But you see the logic, but...
hitting and slotting the board, you mean?
Yeah, that's super aggressive. You're playing with 5 blots, but it's 2 on the roof.
Yeah. No, you're down 10-0, so yeah.
It's just so hard to make
They were playing quickly enough that it wasn't easy for us to even digest what was going on sometimes, especially when they had the auto roller going and
right.
Didn't see it. So next arrow.
I have a cube error. He wanted Gerry to double from the bar with 2 on the roof.
Right. I think I had 10-0. Gerry was thinking, I don't want any freaks happening in this game.
Yeah, that's
job
hard
gets to 4, I get gammoned, and it's. And on the other hand, he might have been thinking, what says no double, 0-0? So it's like, it's a double, no double. I haven't plussed it out. Double plus.
Double plus
double
says...
plus, good.
Double plus Goodly. The Double Plus says it is a cube by point 002. As Falafel put it in some random commentary on YouTube, this is an optional double, and when it's optional, you must double. But I'm sure what he meant by that is there's always a chance the guy's going to pass, but I don't know how likely this opponent or any opponent is to pass this.
Put yourself in Grimm's shoes. If you got cubed here, wouldn't you? It feels hopeless to me. You're down 10-0. True. Okay. All right.
No,
all right. Now this is the game that got sufficiently complicated that I'm going to do the single move here because I want to kind of see what happened.
Okay. So we had that 6-4 and then double 4 that absolutely destroyed.
Oh yeah, the double 4s. Oh god.
That was disastrous.
Yeah, to be too good. But again, they were rolling, both playing and rolling so quickly that I wasn't keeping up. But yeah, this does look too good. And then we got boxcars and okay. And now 5-2 forced. Are you up with me?
Yeah, I'm up with you. And that is, so on that double 6.
Forced, what are you going to do?
Yeah, now backing up to that double 6, XG says I'm double plussing it now, but Plus says it was only a tiny error to play both checkers from the bar all the way out to the midpoint. And obviously, that is the reason why you might want to do that, to give you some coverage of that outfield there. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that checker's doing on the bar. It's making the 4-point, but I don't know. It seems like you're going to have...
pretty strongly about adding a builder to the bar.
Okay.
You get those extra numbers to make the 4-point and/or attack if he's forced to go. I definitely would have made Gerry's play really almost without thought.
Yeah.
Get those men ready, and activated. But a lot of things can happen in this game, as we saw.
Yeah.
Okay, the forced 5-2 and still in the too good range, of course, at 93%.
Yeah.
Wow.
5-3, it's crack.
Yeah, 5-3, I would have done that. And double 2s. Now, somewhere in here, this is going to get interesting because we started thinking and wondering, is he going to cube Grimm? Because somewhere up here, okay, Gerry comes in, but somewhere in here, it started looking like, hey, maybe 3-2 isn't easy because you'd love to. Oh my gosh, are you up to the 3-2?
Yeah, you'd love to make your ace point and protect yourself from.
But that's a donkey 2, and you want to make the 21 point so that it would seem like the 21 point might take precedence. It says absolutely close no matter what.
Well, I'm having after this 3-2, I have that you're right on the threshold of a cash. In fact, it is a cash. The only move that kept, according to Plus, the only move that kept Grimm in the game was the one actually, I've got inconsistent results because one is plus and the other is plus. But interesting. It's really hard to send a cube here.
Yeah, especially when it looks like you're going to win a lot of gammons anyway.
Yeah, and your gammon value goes down after you send the cube.
Yeah, win a lot of gammons. And avoid that freak show because Gerry's out playing him and knows it, and it hit 10-0.
Yeah.
Now it's saying the double plus says double pass.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be sure myself over the board.
Yeah.
I suspect that if I cubed him, I'd hope he passed and just get that point. That would be my thinking.
Yeah, it's hard to think of an opponent where the human factor would make you want to double here. I mean, if you think you're worse, you feel like you want to play for the gammon, get the 2-point swing. If you're better, you feel like you don't want to jack the cube up. It's hard to think of a practical reason to double here.
Well, I'm a little conservative, but we did see Grimm. What is his actual name? Something Morse? George? Is it George Morse or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So there's that. The 3-1, of course, is clear.
Okay, here we go.
The 3 doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, that was the one I objected to, but apparently it's really tiny. Okay.
Double 2. That was correct. And we still have a cash here after Grimm rolled the double 2. So Gerry rolled a suboptimal double 4.
Here, one precautionary word in this regard. I'm not completely convinced that XG will play this correctly.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
The trapping, these trapping things and separating points and stuff like that, it plays better than I do. But still, anything resembling a coup classique or any, it gets slightly wrong. But you got hard decisions here about both covering the outfield while at the same time making the deuce and the ace points on your side of the board. So that gets tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to just go ahead move by move now because this was one of the more interesting games.
Yeah.
Now I've got the double 4s, which is big. So, yeah, there he went ahead and slotted the deuce and 20. Okay. Okay. Now I'm moving ahead, and now Grimm gets a 5-2, and wow, and it lists all these plays as equal, but I guess because that presumes Gerry's cash.
Yeah, it's
the position. That's why it's doing that.
This is where practically the XG doesn't tell us much.
Yeah.
I mean, if we look at the numbers, I guess we get plenty of information. It'll tell us what the cubeless probabilities are.
Okay. Okay, big whatever. And Gerry apparently can still. Gosh, I certainly wouldn't fault him for not knowing what to do or playing for the game in either one.
Yeah.
So 6 and a 2, okay, and now we're up to 4-1. Okay, simple. Now again, pause. Oh, yeah. No, it's not. It's 17%. Well, look. Now it's not a double. It says it's not a double. On this move 16. But how you play it, it's going to be a little tricky here. And then the next roll, got a 5-2. Gerry keeps the prime. 17 and 6-1. Some people would have broken the 7. And this is when it gets... Well, because, yeah, you want your board. When he comes out, you want to smash him and have a stronger board. I'm just saying that's an approach.
Yeah, that's true.
This can be very, very tricky to play if you're going for the gamut. And just trundling those checkers home is probably the wrong way to go. You're behind, like 15 pips. Okay, but it just indicated no double now. Okay, now come on out, we'll heat you. Yeah, this is when it gets pretty interesting.
Yeah. The doubles after the double six. Yeah, Grimm is now a favorite in this game.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah. 3 and a 1. Saves his bacon. What, here? Oh, here. Well, it's saying 26% wins. The problem is you could... Oh, not here. Okay, hold on. No, okay, hold on. Yeah. Now, I'm going forward. And so, Jerry, I've got... Cliff, you with me?
I'm with you.
Okay, I'm moving up to move 18, Jerry Fan. Now, what? Yeah, this is the range in which I'm saying, hey, is he going to stop and look at it? You know, because there were some free gammons in here, aren't there? I had 50 pips, right?
Well,
after Jerry's 2-1, right?
I had 50 pips.
It says no double.
Yeah, after this, it has Grim as, I mean, this is an even game now almost. Grim is mid 30s to win.
You say after this. Have you gone ahead of move?
No, after Gerry fans with the 2-1 on move 18. On Grim's 19th roll, looking at the cube action there,
yeah,
he's only 35.7% to win, but the gammons are a lot of the time not going to count for much for Gerry.
But what about the psychological angle here? You have man on the roof, 3 more blots exposed, you're behind 50 pips, and some freak show like a gammon could happen.
It could.
Couldn't you just scare him out, maybe? You're down to 10-0. This is going to be a virtual dead cube because Jerry's just going to sit on it. He's going to put it you-know-where, and it's going to stay there. Right?
I mean, the opponent
That's what we're talking about. Red's on roll.
The opponent still has a 5
If
prime.
you got doubled at the cliff, if you got doubled in this position, would you so unhesitatingly just scoop and say, it looks like a good position to me? Or would you say, I've got blots?
I've got blots, but I've still got a far superior forward position. I mean, granted, I don't doubt I would think about this practically. I would have to sit there and think, and I would say I have no idea where in the world I am in this game.
Okay.
Admittedly. That's my admission.
We're approaching a proposition. The members that arrive on Tuesday outside of you and me and Jana and Jerry, if asked, how many of you would take this cube as Jerry? What would they say? Everybody? 70%? Or what do you think?
I think we'll get at least one pass if you survey the whole group.
At least one pass?
Yeah.
You're going to have to up the ante on that. Look, there are certain players in our club that will pass any cube. That's 1 or 2 right there.
I think Fair might pass it, to be specific.
There we go. Well, Ozzy and I are going to probably have some kind of betting on each and every frickin' player. We're going to employ a Chinese auction. Yeah, what about Michael?
I don't know Michael to play.
I think he would end up going to the bathroom to clean up.
Yeah. I mean, part of the thing is I don't know Michael to overplay the match score like that. I do know him to be...
Well, we don't have eccentric scores like this, so it's never be seen at our club. All right, here's a dumb question. Oh, boy, shall I broach this? Let's say, for instance, one of our... Let's just pick a name at random. Bruce. Cube you here. Wait a minute. That's more than a nanosecond, Cliff. Okay. Ozzy's on the same page with me.
You would pass from... Yeah,
Bruce is doubling you. Take or pass?
I mean, I'd have to wonder which Bruce I'm playing against. I mean, the one who is aggressive with the cube and puts pressure on you, or the one who doesn't?
You don't know. Flip a coin.
Yeah. I am convinced that this is a very interesting practical question.
The interesting thing here is the gammons are scant. Look at that, 17% gammons. But I could see how somebody would look around and say, I got a lot of blots here. It's only 17% gammons. Now, how many players in our club would be able to guess the number of gammons for George Moore's.
Oh, wait, say that
I
again?
would have estimated higher, I think.
No. I mean, you only have a 3-point board. Well, I guess you are getting opportunities to pick and pass, so I don't know. Obviously, I'm extremely biased having seen the numbers, but it's so hard to win a gammon when you have a crushed board like this and half a dozen dead checkers.
Ozzy and I will get to betting that later, so you'll know the actual probabilities that everybody will act in this position, how they will act. Okay. So let's, I think we've exhausted this, so let's move on. Let's just go to the next roll because crazy stuff happened. 2-1. Somewhere near, I just thought maybe he's got a cube.
Well,
here.
He does have a cube, yeah.
Here, this is, yeah, 6s, 1s. Now, okay, now again, I'll pose the question. You get doubled here, and Gerry gets doubled here. You get doubled here, Cliff. Are you taking this?
Here, I could see myself passing this. There is a little bit of duplication. The 6s are duplicated, and the 5s are a little duplicated, I guess. But, gosh.
It was pretty classless of Gerry not to at least concede 1 point. Come on.
That's true.
Really?
That's true.
Really. It was like such freaking overkill.
You have quite a few crushers here is why. I mean, maybe not quite a few, but you've got 6s are killers, double 5s are killers, 6-1, 5-1.
33% gammons, okay? You only win half the time, not even. Okay?
And, yeah.
Looks scary to me.
It does.
Right. Would you have taken?
So hard to say.
I'd be tempted to give him 1.2, and then. Okay,
so how do you play? Let's say that you don't double, but you roll a 5-2 as Grim.
And you don't double.
Either way, suppose that you double and you took.
So why wouldn't you? Yeah, you got to put 3 on the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you roll a 1-4, put 2 on the roof.
Yep.
2 more. Right? And those are some of the numbers I would have looked at in consideration of taking this cube. The double hits, the 3 on the roof.
3 on the roof is a lot.
Nah, it tends to be.
So, all right, Gerry, then.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Now, look at this. Okay. So, Gerry fans with a 2. So, Grim doesn't double. 6-3. 15-9 hitting, and 10-7 coming to the bar. Gerry then fans. Cube action here. Look at that. Suddenly we're 2. Oh no. Okay, so plus. Originally, the 3-ply said we were too good, but now we have a small double and a huge pass. So you're just getting hammered, and this is partly because of the diversification. 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s all play gorgeously.
You're practically home. You got to skip one guy around the corner, right?
Yeah. So anything that contains a 5 or 6 jumps out. Anything that does not contain a 5 or a 6 is either a great pick and pass or point on his head.
I can tell you this: that were I George and I got to this position, I'd be really pissed at myself for not having had doubles. Like, oh crap, am I too good now? Allegedly, you're not. You're not too good.
It's close though. It's only a .028 error to not double this.
I wouldn't know, and I think I might well have rolled on. Would you have rolled on here? Ozzy? Probably. Ozzy would have rolled on. Look, it looks like if you skip out in the outfield, you're going to have a strong double on the next roll if he comes in. I think I would roll on. I'm a little surprised here.
Yeah, when you're 53% gammons, my goodness.
Yeah, you never pick and pass with a 3-2.
Yeah, I don't
blame.
blame.
With a 5, now I'm going to think about cubing again. 2 on the roof, or is it too good? Okay. If you skip ahead to 22 for the cube.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is basically
again.
So this is the same as the last cube action that was double pass, except we've got one more dead checker because we still haven't freed the guy out there. It's still 2 on the roof.
But one less checker to bring in too.
Yeah. So it's much more likely to not be too good here.
The thing is, we don't know what this guy George was thinking.
Yeah.
We don't know if he was thinking too good, not good enough, or what he was thinking here. 2 on the roof. Boy, I'd be wondering, too good? Yeah. Yeah, Ozzy's right. At the very beginning of the game, you're thinking, I got to get this cube up there, and I got to get again. Right. I'd be thinking the same way. So I'm skipping ahead, then,
look at this double 3. I questioned that at the time.
Yes, you did, and I did too, but he played it so fast.
He did play it quickly.
Left 2 blots. I would not have been inclined to leave all those extra blots.
Yeah. So I mean, when you pick up the 4-point,
and then broke the 4-point, leaving 2 blots.
Yeah.
Isn't that a little weird to you?
Oh yeah.
Picking up weird to all of us. And yet it says it's not that big a mistake.
Right.
I don't know why it says that, but it does.
Gosh.
So we know at this point Gerry was very happy. Got real happy real fast.
He got happy.
Wait a minute. Was this a total anti-jumper? Is there a worse roll
than the double 3?
No, there isn't. There isn't.
Now the computer says this was a 1.2 equity swing. Pardon the motorcycle outside.
Well, shut that down for me, would you?
Yeah, I'll go out there and shut it down. Sure, easy.
Sure, it's the kind of person you'd like to confront every day.
Oh, easy, yeah. easy, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead now. Gerry's got 2 shots. He's got the 3s and 4s looking good. Okay, and oh wow! Also interesting here is that before the roll, Gerry is 73% with 3 on the roof. Okay, rolls and hits, and now he's feeling a lot better.
And as soon as he hits and the opponent fans, he's back to 2 good, even with the guy still on the roof.
It swings that much.
This is just wild.
Yeah, well, this was this was the one really interesting game, but disappointed there in George.
Yeah, this was.
So let me go ahead and roll. Now we rolled a 3-2. Gerry did. He's putting a second man on the roof. Oh, but he didn't go all out with the 8-6. If I got to this juncture, I'd start tightening everything up. I can't necessarily blame him for not playing fast and loose at this point. He's seen enough action this game.
I'm gonna jump offline for a second. I'll be right back. Okay?
Oh, sure enough. Okay, we're gonna go ahead.
Hello?
Oh boy.
Well, how are you?
We can't really, because the audience can only
Nothing
see
much.
what's
I'm
on
doing
this computer.
this video recording
So, I guess we can pause and get down to our
Jim and Jana and
our
Ozzy.
mutual betting on which player is going to take the cube and which ones are going to pass. I don't see that. I'm not sure. Well, let's go back to where it was. Let's make sure we can identify the spot we're referring to. Because there were like 2 or 3 when he could have cubed.
Yep, I will. Okay, will do. Thank you. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Oh, I think this is the situation. We were talking about the scare cube. Well, this is going back to move 18 of Game 6, and just for the people that might be listening someday, or the 2 people who will, that Gerry's chances here. Oh, we got Gerry on. Okay, here we go. So technically that's it. Gerry wins 64% here in this position. And so this is like a kind of real handy-dandy reference because that's higher than many would guess, I would think. What would you have thought if you were just given this position cold with red on roll? Yeah. So that's 50%. Okay. Okay.
But on the other hand, we have 10 money. Take this, some quick shit happens, we leave it on a 2Q. Like, why the fuck just do one point?
So just to bear in mind one thing. Ours is a family audience. You know. Okay. So don't even discuss our plans for later this afternoon or anything. You know, because, you know, we're now with, I think he's back. I heard noises.
I just came back. All right. Sorry about that. So
we went back to the argument that we had about which players would take this cube, and as I have it, you can double check for me, Cliff. We're talking group 19.
19. Okay.
With George on roll.
Move 19 with, oh gosh, with George on roll. Wow.
Yeah. Prior to the 2-1, how many of our players at the club would take this cue? Now, if you ask them first, would you double? Guess what? You're cluing him into the fact that it's a take. But if you ask it the other question first, would you take? Makes them think already it's a strong double, right? That's psychology.
Yeah, absolutely. And there are three different ways you can ask it. You can say, okay, white on roll cube action. You can say, would you double this? Follow it up with, would you take? And you could just ask, would you take?
I'm just going to defer to would you take.
Yeah.
I don't want to give them any additional information.
But if you said, would you take a double match?
It just.
Would you take a double match?
Ozzy, only you would pass a cube at double match point. You know, that's what we love about you. Yeah, you know. And Ozzy would honor that result, by the way. He's told me if somebody mistakenly takes her, you know, that they're screwed. You know, that's his thinking.
Would you take this at double match point? Wow.
Classic line. Isn't that great?
That's a new one to me.
Yeah, I think I would pass to a double match point. Well, if I was playing Hirschfeld and just wanted to get the hell out of there. Well, obviously, this is the highly scored contingent. Otherwise, it really is god-awful cute. I mean, it's a beaver. All right, I tell you what. Let's resume where, Cliff? Where are you? Where were we in the match?
Oh, we were past the double threes.
Yes, that's correct.
It's a 6-4.
Strangely and quickly. Am I wrong?
I thought he played it pretty quickly. Yeah. I barely had time to.
I mean, I'm watching it and I'm thinking, God, that waiter. I need to get back to him, slipping me that third bottle.
Right. Well, gosh. I know I didn't have time to think about what that blot looks like on your 6-point if you do clear the 4. And if it gets missed, maybe it can pick and pass, but maybe not. Maybe the opponent anchors even if he doesn't hit you, and it's messy.
I'm not sure I'm hearing you here. We're on a roll of 6-4 and Gerry hits from the buck?
Well, I was talking about the double three before him, where he played very quickly. But yeah, Gerry,
double threes. Yeah, that was like, think about it. There's only one optional three, so 3 of them are forced.
Yeah.
So make the forced move. Is what It's like one of the first things I explained to Jan. I say, play the forced part first, and you simplify everything. You don't think about those because they're forced. You can't help but move 3 of them. Now, what do you do the fourth? That's all. And he just, it really shocked me. So where are we now here? Are we on the next group, please?
6-4, Gerry hits, then a fan. Cube action here is too good to double. It's too good pass.
Okay, so we're going to go for the gammon here, right? We're going to hit with want. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, 3s. Okay, from the bar, and then got all kinds of things. You have a 5 prime. Even though it's broken, I don't care. It's broken, okay. But it's a 5 prime on our side of the board. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And
we hit another checker.
I want to plus this play now that you mentioned going 8-6. Plus says it is slightly better to go 8-6. I want to ask plus.
Right. No biggie. All I know is that after the trauma that I've gone through in this game, for him to roll a 4-4 would put me frickin' over the top. I'd be taking a very extended break. I just wouldn't want to mess with it. Mind saying that Gerry's play is slightly better? It's just like Gerry.
Yeah.
Get the .02s correct.
He knew it. He knew it all along. Never didn't have it.
Okay, let's scroll forward here.
So,
and I'm doing my move by move now because the game seemed to be interesting.
The game kind of collapses. 6-2, the deuce is in. 3-1, you make the 4-point, and it gets kind of over from there.
Really going for the gammon. Okay.
Well, you're kind of going for the triple too. I mean, it's not going to take long before the triple becomes a serious consideration.
Now, again, with this 5-4, okay, are you up to 5-4, move 25?
Yeah, this seems clear. You want to keep the 8-point here.
No, it says don't.
Oh, wow.
But it says, no biggie. Again, the repeated trauma. I would eventually I'd probably lose this game by making one conservative move after another. Oh, there we go. 6. And he brought in the final builder. Okay. And of course, I'm going forward to good. Slots the bar, and then looks for a good forward. A lot of people overlook these, but quite often there's like a double 5 or double 4 lurking where you can hit loose on the ace. And so 20-16 does that. It does give you the double 5.
Yeah.
To hit.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, the only other thing is that why is that better than 21-17? Because that gives you double 4s to hit loose.
Right. And hence they're identical. But quite often people just trundle their checkers in these positions. The thematic thing is bring the 6 down. That's clear. And then the 4 almost looks arbitrary. It's close to arbitrary.
Yeah.
But it's one of those technical little things that, wins an extra gammon every now and then. Okay, we got a hitter, and then we come closer with that guy, and okay, I wonder if Gerry can roll a 6. Oh, look at that, he did. This is
I mean it's 18 numbers exactly here.
If it wasn't the Lord's Day, I would almost protest. But
what does the Lord's Day have to do with it?
GG? Sunday? GG? You haven't heard that?
I've heard that.
What that stands for?
I've heard that indeed.
I'm not supposed to say it out loud, but you know what GG means.
I know what GG means.
Yeah.
We'll keep our mouths shut.
I'm not, but...
Well, that's going to be an inside joke or a meme, if you will.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
okay,
so this is...
He could frickin' be no fun.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're bearing in and around, and it doesn't matter a whole heck of a lot. We don't even really have to worry about double 6s that much, really.
Yeah, I mean, most of these plays were pretty clear. None of them were too difficult.
I'm going forward. Oh, wait until we got to what, the 3-1? Is that this game?
That I don't believe was this game. That was the game before.
Well, hold on. No. It's in the beer off where he could have ripped too. Remember? Oh, that was the last game.
Yeah, that was the game where he won the gammon and could have won the triple.
How many times, Cliff, may I ask you, in one match, can you actually play for the triple? I mean, that it happened once is an anomaly, but
yeah, I've certainly never missed multiple opportunities to go for the triple in one match.
Well, let's see. I got Gerry up to 6.9 triples at the move I'm on, and the opponent fans with double points. Now, what are the triples?
7.1 only.
7.5. I'm kidding.
I have
after the 1-1.
After the 1-1, I'm gonna actually roll this out. 1296 game rollout. 7.0 it says.
Okay. Now we're on to the next game. Game 7. Correct.
Correct.
And we know the result because Gerry has now had 12-0 and wins 13-0. So you want to do the red arrow?
Yeah, so 6-4 I have as the first mistake where, he quickly made his bar point. Yeah.
Although what I would have done with a 4, I am not sure. I probably would have come down.
I think
13-9.
I might have done that as well.
But were you surprised when you were watching here? He didn't hit with a 6. He's got the 5 point.
Yeah.
He's 1 man back.
Even without the 5 point, it's.
I think it's surprising that making the bar point here isn't worse than it's indicating. Because I thought this was a blunder. Well,
it is a blunder.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus has it at 180. Yeah, that's a big error.
Oh, I see. The differential is that I have all of my settings to match winning chances. So in terms of match winning chances, it's 0.35%. So that's a different perspective. So red arrow this, and we get to 6-2, and yeah, I thought slotting was wrong at the time. 4-2, and I thought the 4 point was right, but now it says it's identical. Are we on the same problem?
This is roll 4 with Grim George playing a 6-2, which he did was 2 down.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this would have been worse for money because you give away a lot of gammons as well. In addition to not earning that many, you give away quite a few.
There it is. Okay. All right. It looked like an unnecessary slot.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not priming. It's one guy back. You mostly want to just blitz.
And this also in the follow-up, I said, now see what you've done. You gave your 4-2. Oh, that's that's one number. But on plus it shows the 4 point is the same as making the bar on move 6. You have that?
I am going to ask plus. Yeah, I see that. 4-ply slightly prefers making the 4 point.
Yeah. I like. Okay.
Yeah,
so
pluses are identical. Yeah.
Okay, arrow ahead to 5-1, and I noticed this at the time that slotting these was not part of the climb.
Well,
but it is a spare that's heavy on the 6. And that makes it more understandable, and we strip the 8 typically the 3. But these plays are almost the same.
Well, plus has it as no 4-5 difference, so that's significant. This is, gosh, I don't blame him for playing 6-1. You don't want the 3 point so much either. That's not the one you want. It's not a bad point. It's closer to the prime certainly than the ace point, obviously, but.
Well, certainly if I roll a 4-2 the next roll, I'd rather make a 5.5 4 point, right? Then
Yeah.
have to break the 8 to make the 4.
Right.
Et cetera, et cetera. I don't know. Okay, red arrow again. We have 5-2. Okay. 8 to 3, 6 to 4. Okay, the super slot is almost the same. They're like the same place, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Oh, and I got no more errors found after that.
I have. Well, let's ask. Nope, that was correct. Well, it yeah. That's all we got.
I don't know where you are. What?
That's all we got, yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching. Okay, then came the crusher. 3-6. Fan 4-1. Okay. And then the shot. Gerry left the shot that got missed. And then he started to play this 3-1 subsequently on move 20 a little quickly, caught himself, and corrected it. Okay. And there we go, it's over. Okay, well. And your XG can be seen in the video?
Yeah, and again, the video is not going to be too good looking because we're having YouTube record it, and my connection has not been great.
Well, let's work on that clip.
Yeah, I'll work on that. Yeah, I'll work on
your
that.
Connection.
I will improve that. I'll get connected.
Is it an issue of Wi-Fi, or are you wired in?
I'm wired in, so it may just be an issue with computing power, but.
Okay. So is there much more here to add? We've gone through all the errors, I think, just about every frickin' one of them. Yeah, George really got the short end of the stick. The one thing is, yes. Yes, and the thing is, when I lose 13-0, you know, it's like, you know, I'd rather that than 13-12, right? Well, wouldn't you rather lose 13-0 than 13-12?
I think so. You can walk away knowing it didn't matter what you did. It didn't matter one iota.
Well, but you have to bear in mind, sometimes Ozzy plays Schneiders. And out of the blue, he'll say, you owe me twice as much. Because it's a Schneid. No. This is a kind of a new rule, an Aussie rule, the rest of us are unfamiliar with.
Is that when if you shut somebody out in a match, the price doubles?
It's same. You know, from Gin Rummy, a Schneider or a Schneid is when the opponent scores 0.
Okay, they don't win a hand.
You didn't know that?
I'd heard of that.
Oh, he claims it's in every frickin' game you play.
Okay, interesting. That's a new one. Maybe that they should apply that to the World Championship to chess as well. The prize the winner gets the entire purse if the opponent doesn't win a game.
Watched the World Championship of Cornhole last night. Same thing applies. Match of 21.
Excuse me, the World Championship of what?
Cornhole.
Cornhole?
Here we go, explaining to Jim what that is.
That's, this conversation is degenerated. This could be time to close shop.
Get your mind out of the gutter, painter.
Hey,
it's a game where you with beanbags.
Unless we're thinking what you might be thinking. But
I'm thinking of a game you play with beanbags and a plank of wood elevated at an angle with the hole cut in it.
Right.
Not that far away from a game like Horseshoes, for example, or even Bocce.
Okay. So overall, I'm rechecking the summary. Total cost for Gerry is only 3.56%. And that's over 7 games? That's like 0.5% per game. That's pretty good. Most people give up at least 1 or maybe 2% per game.
Yeah.
Opponent, 11.53 total. It doesn't exactly correspond with that, Control-Alt-M luck-based rating, and nobody can explain to me what that means. Oh, Gerry's the one that referenced me to it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to... I've been meaning for a long time to read up on how those numbers are calculated, but...
Well, what I've seen over and over and over again, the player that plays better wins that luck-based rating regardless of the luck. Because
Right.
luck-based rating, I would give Gerry like 10 to 1. You know, based on what I saw.
Yeah, I mean, well, people have pointed out on BG Online, Bob Koch, I think, has posted this several times, I'm sure other people have too, that there's exactly that problem with the concept of luck as XG measures it. The better player gets better luck always, which means that every concept that builds on the concept of luck has problems that go to their core. Not saying they're useless, but they have problems.
I don't like it, because to me, a 3-1 open roll is a lucky roll. I think anything that improves your expectation of winning is a lucky roll.
Sure.
Not just the double 4s and then all that other stuff, the double 6s. And
But good players position themselves to get more lucky goals.
okay. Okay, any final remarks, Cliff? Wonder how many of our viewers have already tuned out.
I think all 0 of them have probably tuned out, to be honest.
Well, if it's 0, then none of them tuned out.
Okay, well, none of our 0 viewers tuned out then. So I thank you all for engaging in this nonsense with me. Since we...
Yeah, congratulations to Gerry.
Congrats to Gerry, for sure.
We expect more of the same.